we have to begin by talking about the demise of the Ponds, Stephen, and asking you, I suppose, how you felt sitting at your computer writing what would be their definitive death.
It was a very, very difficult episode to write, and I found it genuinely properly hard. Not just emotionally, actually practically, to make the ending of that work. But generally speaking, what we've done with the companions leaving is to see how devastating it is for the companions. Actually, if you think about it, it's probably more devastating for the Doctor, because he loses and loses and loses. He's completely useless in that episode from the moment he realises he's going to lose Amelia.
What was the atmosphere like on set, while you on location, I should say, while you were?
Well, I have to say,
it
was very emotional for all three of them. Really, they've had a fantastic journey, and I think they knew it was goodbye.
And actually, it was during that graveyard scene that you could just see it just hit every single one of them over the course of the day, and I think, you know, it does feel as if it's a huge farewell, this episode.
Michael, tell us about creating the world of New York in two different places at once.
Having been to New York and seen, obviously, Central Park, where you know where you are, but then seeing this wonderful block of flats that was used there, called Tudor City, I think, which we modelled it on. You felt when you walked inside, it looked like Hampton Court Palace. We put it together all over Cardiff, you might say. The exterior was the university. I mean, it fitted extremely well. So
did you have to go around kind of finding places in the, within the Welsh borders?
We smelt it out, it was in the world, it's there if you look for it.
It amazes me sometimes where literally one half of the scene is shot in New York, in Tudor City, and the other way, with the other person, is shot here in Cardiff. And it still amazes me when you put it together. I believe it.
Yeah, me too. And what about the fall? How did you do that?
The rooftop was recreated in the Cardiff car park.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they fell against green screen. They're actually upside down in that one where they're falling out, with our hairs all up. Yeah.
So if you have a question for anybody on the panel, stick your hand up and I'll do my best. Yes, we've got one going up right here. You were first, sir. So
why do you think the Weeping Angels are so frightening and have been taken into the nation's heart in a way that the Daleks have been before them?
Russell's theory is that they both can't go upstairs. They both stand on discs. So clearly that is the approach to Doctor Who monsters. No feet, discs instead. Every 3 or 4 days since Blink came out, someone came up to me and said the Statue of Liberty could be a weeping angel. What I'd like to know, were there tourists inside it when it went off? I think, my God, that was a surprise. We're attacking a nice married couple on top of a building. I had no idea this would happen.
How are you feeling as you're approaching the 50th anniversary? Are you excited, nervous?
We are, of course, beyond excited. Whenever I start a Doctor Who script and I write into TARDIS or whatever, I always get excited. That's never really gone away.
How come in Asylum of the Daleks, Oswald's the new companion of the Doctor and she's a Dalek?
Well, all of that will be explained in the future. But I'm not telling you right now. Good question. That's the question I want you asking, though.
Now, we saw at the end there 2 or 3 very, very quick glimpses of.
I'm sure you can work it all out from that.
Well, we know we're somewhere. We seem to be somewhere in the 19th century, and we know that Richard E. Grant and Jenna Louise Coleman are with us, and I think we can also say that Tom Ward is in the cast.
Yeah. It's a story set in Victorian times. You'll properly meet the character played by Jenna, as yet unnamed. You will see the return, I suppose we can give this away, of Vastra and Jenny and Anstrax, oddly enough, from A Good Man Goes to War. And it's a big, grand Victorian extravaganza. We're just watching, looking at the edit now, and it looks fantastic, and it's been brilliant.
Thank you.